Hello, how are you going? Thought I'd do another short video, just talking about a topic that I sometimes forget about. Um, I've talked about a few different sort of things as I've gone through these videos, and have actually helped me realize a few things as well. One of the things that I think from a depressed point of view and sort of a sort of mindset when you're in that sort of lull doldrums is that you sort of sometimes think people don't care. They don't ask you how you're going. They don't ask you what's going on, and they don't ask you how you're feeling, or maybe not in a way that you think that they should be asking. Um, but I think what you need to realize, and I've realized this over many years, is that people do care. Sometimes they just don't know how to care, what you need, because I know when I am in a sort of a more depressed mode, I shut down completely. I don't want people near me. I don't want people being a part of me. Don't want them helping me, because I sort of feel like there's nothing there that you can do. I can't be helped. But constantly, I still find that people are trying to engage with me and trying to break down those barriers that I've erected, and trying to get in to try and help me. I think that's sometimes difficult for us when we're living in our mind so much that we can sort of see outside. I think sometimes people, when they are really depressed, it's a strange thing. I find for myself that sometimes that physical contact is not something that you want. So then some of the things that actually bring us some mild joy and some connectiveness, which is not easy to say, but a good thing to have, is around those simple things like a hug, a kiss, a little squeeze on the arm or the leg, and stuff like that from your partner, from those people that are interested, just to sort of say, I'm here. And I know when I'm in those modes of depression, that's sometimes that touch is sometimes the last thing that you want, but it's actually what you need. Because you need to make sure that you're still staying connected with the people that care about you, and they're interested and they want to help. They just sometimes don't know how to help. And so, my wife constantly talks about walking on eggshells, and I must be, a terrible person to be around. But she, in everything she does, she always shows that she cares and she wants to help. And she tells me quite frequently she doesn't know how to. And maybe that's because I don't know how I can get her to help me either, because I don't know myself. But I do realize that she cares, she wants to help, she wants to do whatever she can to make it easier on myself and to bring me out of myself. So for yourself, when you are sort of feeling low, don't think that nobody cares, maybe because they're not asking you in the way that you think, or they sort of, I think sometimes people just want justification. They want to say, "Oh, geez, you look like shit," and you're like, "Hey, great! Somebody's finally seen it. Yeah, I do. I'm not feeling great." So sometimes, tell people that that's what you want to hear. Tell them, I don't want some sort of empty compliment. I actually want me to tell you that I feel this way, and yeah, I do. And so sometimes that's what you need to say, or I do want a hug, or I do want this, or yeah, I know I need this, whatever it happens to be. But people care, they want to help, they sometimes just don't know how. It's the same thing as I mentioned with, the Are You OK days. Things don't stop just because you've said, are you okay? And then, that's it. There is sometimes more follow-ups that you need to do. And that's the same with this. People care, but after a while, they don't know how. And so sometimes you need to give them a little bit of an in so that they know how to do that. Maybe when you are feeling well, sort of say, oh, when I'm really depressed, this is what I need. Because hopefully you'll have moments when you're feeling a little bit better. You can have those conversations. I know you don't want to talk about your depression at that point in time, but you can have those conversations and sort of say, look, when I'm in this mode, this is the side of stuff I actually like. I like actually getting a hug, or I like just somebody coming up to me and rubbing my shoulders and those sort of things. So whatever it happens to be, talk to it about that point in time so that when you're in those low moods, that person can actually help. and tell you and give you the things that you need. So take away from this that the people around you, the people that are really interested in you, they do care. Sometimes they just don't know how to. The only way that you're going to get what you need is you also, if you talk to them and tell them what you need from them. So take care of yourself, take care of those around you, and look after yourself, and hopefully I'll talk to you again soon.